Imagine a world where the best independent and unsigned artists could be found, all in one spot. A digital world where drifters can wander in and see these originators, regardless of genre, playing their music just for them. Imagine a world free of hollow music. Well, I've found that world. Welcome to the grid. Welcome to the grid. What's going on, drifters? Exclusively unsigned originators only.
Well, I hope you guys like the theme. I am so excited right now. It's not even funny. Welcome to The Grid, Sonic Scout Radio's premiere show all about the unsigned artist. My name is operatorlex, and I am thrilled to be here. Hope you're excited too, because we got some great music. You know, when Sonic Scout Radio kind of put up that they were creating this new idea, this new station, I was just all about it. And I reached out, I got to, talk about my background in music. And, I once upon a time was an independent artist, and I kind of took a break from it. And now that I see what the mission is for Sonic Scout Radio, to reach out to artists and give them a platform exclusively, no hollow music here. And what I mean by hollow music is music industry, regurgitated stuff where the artist pretty much has very little say. You don't have that problem here. You can come here, you can be yourself, you can drop your music, and you best believe operatorlex has a spot for you. This show is all about music, period. I don't necessarily have a niche. I do have my personal likes, of course, but I love music. I love music, period. It doesn't matter. It could be rock, it could be reggae, it could be ska. It doesn't matter. If it's got a good sound, if it's something unique, if it's out of the box, then I want it on this show. So, sonicscoutradio.com to check out the website and the platform. We got plenty of presenters, all with their own style, their fresh outtake on the music that they're providing to their audiences. I highly recommend you check it out, sonicscoutradio.com. We got social media presence all over the place. Every presenter is growing their social media platform. I'm no different. operatorlex. We have an X account, we have an Instagram, we have a YouTube, and the YouTube is actually extra special because we have an interview after party with all the artists. We also are putting up the episodes with some visuals to go with it, so it's not just the same thing that you would get listening to the live show here. So I do hope that you follow along. You drifters here who are looking for something new, you're always going to find something new here, something never heard of, as we continue to discover artists out there. So today's set list, we're going to be doing this in two parts. So whatever you hear on this part, be sure to stay tuned on sonicscoutradio.com and continue to listen as we go through all the other presenters. They got great shows lined up for you, but part two will also continue everything that you're hearing here. And today's set list, we are going to have a Joe Monroe providing an acoustic set through Acoustica, our land of acoustic music. And then we also have Astaria. We have two great acts with The Cost of Life and Coreland. And then we have a tribute to Starcadian. Starcadian was a brilliant independent EDM synthwave artist, and with his recent passing, we are heartbroken here on the grid. So we just want to celebrate him and his fans. So with that being said, let's head over to Acoustica. All right, so Joe Monroe is a young man out of Western North Carolina, just getting his music journey started, and You know, his family was barely touched by the recent hurricanes. When interviewed about it, here's what he had to say.
It was tricky. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of cleanup, a lot of damage. We were fortunate. We didn't have any, houses hit, cars hit, nothing like that. Just a few trees in the yard. But
Oh, wow.
for the most part, we made it out real good.
You know what? That blessings, man. I'm glad that that worked out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that devastation on the news and all around, and I mean, everybody should be praying for everybody out there. I'm glad to hear that your family is okay. And that being said, just as a reminder, the full interview can be found at the interview after party on the YouTube channel for Operator Lex. Now that that's out of the way, I am excited to share with you Josiah's first song for the acoustic cassette, and that is entitled Mama's Song. He wrote that for his mother, and I think that it's fitting because Mother's Day just passed. So once again, this is Mama's Song.
Growing up in a household that was filled with love, the knowledge of the Holy Ghost was taught. Fun days on Saturdays and church pews on Sunday. School during the week was bad, I thought. She held me through my first love and drove me around when times were tough. The best woman in my life by far. So if you got a mama, hug her tight. Let her know that she's alive. As for mine, she's a heart of our own. And I just want to say thank you, Mom. Four years of high school, I never heard a complaint. Epilepsy held me back, couldn't have a license plate. But deep down I knew this battle wasn't my own. Mom was on the other end, talking to the Lord. So if you got a mama, hug her tight. Let her know that she's alive. As for mine, she's the heart of our home. And I just want to say thank you, Mom. Now, Mama, there's a lot to say, but I couldn't fit it on a page. So I'll sum it up in this song. Thanks for everything and being my mom. So if you got a mama, hug her tight. Let her know that she's alive. As for mine, she's the heart of our home. And I just want to say I love you, Mom.
There we go. Nice acoustic sound, nice acoustic set. Joe Monroe, Mama's Song. We're going to keep it rolling with Joe Monroe here. His next song is called Just Go On. Love the country acoustic vibe he's delivering. Check it out.
Told me I was a problem, told me where to go. Said I couldn't have you, so you up, left and hit the road. But you forgot one crucial part of that. Some of it was your fault, and I won't take a downfall for nothing. I was a part. From Goodyear screaming at you in driveway to 90 miles an hour down the Shelby Highway. All the times you let me be little 'cause I didn't do what you want. You can take all that and honey, just go on. You can take all that and honey, just go on. break up how bad you miss me, but you can't take back all the times you kissed me. I was looking at a bottle of whiskey, wonder if you'd ever call. You said your body said yes, but your heart said no, so you went with the decision that would hurt the most. I hope that it worked out for you, cause the underdog gave you a nail or two. From Goodyear screaming at your driveway to 90 miles an hour down the Shelby Highway. All the times you let me be little cause I didn't do what you want. You can take all that and honey, just go home. You can take all that and honey, just go home. You can take all that and honey, just go home. You can take all that and honey, just go on.
That was Just Go On by Joe Monroe. I'm telling you, the kid's got talent. I can't wait to see what else he comes up with. And that's our set for Acoustica. Let's move on to Astaria, where the stars align. We have a good lineup there waiting for us. We have Cost of Life and Coraland, bringing some great pop sounds, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they have for us. This is Sonic Scout Radio, and you're on the grid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Astaria, where the stars align. I want to start with this artist here, Cost of Life. He's something special. One of these songs, he's actually singing with his wife. Could you believe it? I love seeing couples that get down like that. I mean, my wife is a very talented person herself. I mean, ex-ballet dancer, super crafty. She actually helps with a lot of the stuff around the show. You know what? We can just give her a quick round of applause. It's deserved. It's deserved. I mean, anytime you find a real partner in life that can just back you up and do stuff like that, I mean, more power to it. I mean, that's power couple material. So in lieu of that, I am proud to present to you Just Me and You by Cost of Life.
Let's have a good time. We've got a lot of time.
come on. Do they deliver or do they deliver? Spectacular, man. I love duets. I love female vocalists. I like just original talent and original music, and I really do believe that Cost of Life delivers. I hope you enjoyed that one. You know, I actually asked Cost of Life what was his inspiration when it came to making music, and he had this to say.
Well, I guess a lot of 80s artists and stuff like that are kind of influencing what I did now. I kind of found myself in the electronic and synthwave scene as of late. So yeah, just I started out getting into some of the more popular ones. I think like the Midnight and Time Cop 1983. Some of these guys, Dance with the Dead, and started kind of getting into their stuff, and then just kind of incorporating my own stuff, my own background into it, I guess.
And you can check out that interview in its entirety on the OperatorleX YouTube channel. You are listening to The Grid for Sonic Scout Radio. This next artist is named Coraland, and the song is called Somehow. Drifters, that was Somehow by Coraland. And I had the opportunity to get to know Coraland a little more. I was excited to find out he was a bit of a nerd like yours truly. Check it out.
So I'm originally from Bristol in the UK. Grew up around there, and then I moved, as many musicians do, to London to seek my fortune many years ago. I'm an older artist, but I've been up and down and whatnot. But that's where I'm from really originally.
That's awesome. I'm actually a big fan of London and UK artists, and I grew up reading Sherlock Holmes. I'm a big Sir Arthur Conan Doyle fan. 221 Baker Street, man. I just want to go to London and just soak up that history.
Amazing, yeah, it is all there, and I'm a bit of a geek for that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, when I first moved there, I certainly sort of looked around, and then you realise you can't live near any of those places. You have to go and live out in the sticks,
Oh
like
yeah, I'm sure.
the real London. But no, it's lovely to go in central and to see all that history and yeah, be a bit geeky.
This, of course, can be heard on the Operator Lex YouTube channel in its entirety. Be sure to check it out on the interview after party. He talks about his meditation profession, and we nerd out some more. It's a real fun listen. Now, this next one by Coraland is called Places I Go, and it's just got a drifty vibe to it. It's just so laid back. Places I Go by Coraland.
But I'm deep inside.
Places I Go by Coraland. Can you dig this? I dig it, man. I mean, I can just lay back, close my eyes, and just float away on that jam, man. I really, really do like it. Coraland brings some great vibes. Again, you can feel that meditation background in there. So the next set is going to be Horizon. We wanted to kick off Horizon special. So we're going to be starting it by honoring a legend in the EDM synthwave genre, independent artist, Starcadian, gone too soon. We wanted to take the time to honor him and his fans. Let's head over to Horizon. Welcome to Horizon, Drifters. You know, EDM, synthwave, electronic music. This is actually a world that's really near and dear to my heart. I mean, as of late, I am such a fan of the Midnight and Dream Kid and Sunglasses Kid. A lot of kids in the synthwave genre right now, but there's a big resurgence in the retro wave vibe. It's very 80s, but at the same time, it's still something new. And one of the artists in this field recently passed. He goes by the name Starcadian. And when I was first tasked with finding artists for the show, I was I was motivated to go after artists that I knew, that I liked. And, of course, any one of us would be in that situation. So, I'm looking for artists through my personal playlist to see, who is still independent when they were claiming to be independent, but at the same time, looking for new independent artists. And, one of the outlets for independent artists is Bandcamp. So I reached out to Starcadian directly, and he was one of the first artists to get back to me. So, when he reached out, he started his email saying, "Hey, man," and I was taken back by the nonchalantness of it. And I got so excited. I ran downstairs. I told my wife, I'm like, "You'll never believe who just reached out," because we're both fans. We're both fans of Starcadian. I play Synth Riders on the PlayStation VR. And, I'm a bit of a gamer, and he has a track on the game, and that's what kind of turned me on to him. And instantly he made my playlist. The song New Sidonia, if I'm sure many of you fans who might be listening have heard of it. And the song's just got chill vibes from start to finish. It's just a happy song. It just takes you away. You want to go to New Sidonia, man. And, when I got the news, I didn't even care about the show at that point. It was just heartbreaking because the impression that I got instantly when he reached out was, wow, this is an artist who loves his fans. So in lieu of that, I wanted to start my Horizon segment with an artist who not only loved music, but loved his fans, loved to make them happy and see them happy and just kind of swim in that energy of, giving the fans what they want. So this segment is all for you, Starcadian. Thank you for reaching out and just being an amazing artist who loved his fans. Drifters, Starcadian. case you didn't know, that was Interspace by Starcadian. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to something that sounds a lot like Prince. Still Starcadian, though. This one is called Black Star. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. I mentioned it before, and this will forever be on my heart, and I'm sure it will be on all his fans. Grittians, Drifters, New Sidonia by Starcadian.
rising like spires higher. Remember who sparked the fire like the sun. And I wonder if forever brighten up my weather whenever I'm in music. And I know you won't remember memories in amber, lighting up new Sedonia in my mind. Midnight signals are ringing. Oh, oh, oh. We are ready and willing to feel love. Blowing puffs into the pillars of light. Going back to New Sedonia tonight. And I wonder if forever brighten up my weather whenever I'm in New Sedonia. And I know you won't remember memories in amber, lighting up New Sedonia.
And that is why Starcadian's fans loved him. I mean, the guy was a larger-than-life personality, and he was more than a personality. He was a prodigy in the genre. I don't want this to be a moment of sadness. I want to be this a moment of celebration. But it's hard not to be sad, especially when you've felt the energy. I mean, through an email, man, just hey, man, like it's going to stick with me. It haunts me. I'm going to be honest. I've gone over it in my head a few times, and I'm not going to make this about me. His fans loved him, and it's so easy to see. And whenever you have someone who is that good at what they do, and someone who is that willing to reach out to a fan, you have to honor it, and you have to celebrate it, because that is what it means to be a real artist, to love and respect your fans. Without fans, a musician, an artist, they're not worth their salt. I mean, who's going to listen to you if you don't have fans, right? But when you go out of your way to make your artist's day just by reaching out and saying, hey, yeah, let's talk. I'll never forget that. And I know that artists that have met him, I mean, I've read it, I've seen it. They all say the same thing. He was an amazing person. And Starcadian, we love you, man. All right, so that being said, that's going to be this first parter. Definitely continue to listen to Sonic Scout Radio and check out all the great presenters. We're going to be back a little later with a second part. We're going to have The Cost of Life with a few more tracks. We're also going to have an amazing retro wave artist by the name of Autumn White. We also are going to visit Casmania, our rock segment, where we have Midas 22 and an absolutely epic band called Major Moment. I cannot wait for you to hear these artists. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting the grid and drifting on through. This is Operator Lex signing off, and I hope to see you later on Sonic Scout Radio's The Grid.